Hello, I'm Graham and I hope everyone's having a great day, and welcome to this video in which I'm going to show you some ways of enhancing your flash photography, especially if you're going to be using speed lights in your home studio. Now, you're probably aware if you want to use a speed light, you've got to set it up on some sort of tripod or on a traditional light stand. The normal method is to use the supplied hot shoe foot that you clip the flash to, and then normally in the shoe there is a 1/4 threaded hole. Luckily, if you find one with a brass insert rather than just ordinary plastic threads, otherwise they strip out far too easily. So you can put those on a quick release plate and fit that to your tripod, and you then can set up the flash at the angle you want for your particular shot. If you've got light stands, then obviously you can use a light stand adapter to enable you to fit the hot shoe, complete with a radio trigger if you need to, onto the hot shoe. Now, in terms of light modifiers, and that's really the reason I wanted to show this video today, is you're fairly limited by the amount of modification you can do to the light that comes from these. Now, normally you've got just the softbox diffuser, which is normally supplied with these flash units, and that gives you a little bit of softening to get rid of the very harsh shadows that you see from these flash units. You can increase that by use of these little clip-on diffusers. I've got 4 of these, and unfortunately all of them, they've lost the little tabs around the outside edge that you fit these to the side of the flash unit. These, when they do work, give you a slightly larger diffused area and gives you a softer output, but beyond that you're fairly limited. You might be able to use coloured gels. So if you wanted to use coloured gels to enhance your photography, you could clip on a coloured gel to it. And the other option is by the use of these grids, the honeycomb grids, which allow you to concentrate the light into straight beams if you wanted to give hard edge to your images. Now, if you wanted softer shadows still, you've got to be using an umbrella, either the shoot-through type, the nylon translucent, or the reflective silver or gold type umbrella, and that allows you to create softer shadows because you're given a larger area. And if you are going to use that method, then you'll obviously need an adapter which allows you to fit the umbrella to the flash stand. So here is an adapter that goes on a flash stand. It's got a hole in there, and the shaft of the umbrella just slips through there. That allows you to set the umbrella to the angle you want, and the flash fires into the umbrella. Normally you'd flip this wide angle panel down there to give more of a diffuse light into the umbrella to give that wider flash spread. So that's the option if you're going to use speed lights either on your tripod or on a flash stand. But it is about the limit of the amount of creativity you can get with the flash units. For the last 6 weeks or so, I've been experimenting by using a new bracket assembly which allows me to use the Bowens lighting adapters for flash. So I'll quickly change over and you can see what I mean. Now, this is the particular lighting clamp that I've been using. This one is one by Neewer, and I'll put a link to that in the video description below. But on Amazon and eBay there are several of these made by different types of manufacturers, but they all provide the same functionality of giving you the bayonet fit to use Bowens light fittings. Now, normally these would fit to a light stand, but you can get these little adapters which have got a 1/4 threaded hole in the bottom, and you can mount that onto your quick release plate for your tripod, and then this would go on there and fit like so. So you could actually use these on a tripod rather than a light stand. But normally these would fit to a light stand. And just clip over the fitting on the light stand, and the flash unit is held in place by a clamp on the unit. So you would just fit the head into the assembly, clamp it in place, and now you've got a convenient method of holding that flash unit, and then again you've got the ability to position the head into whatever angle you want for your particular shot. The beauty of this system is in the fact that we've got this Bowens adapter, and it allows you to use a range of Bowens light modifiers. Here's a 7-inch dish which just will bayonet into that fitting, and a quick turn it latches in, and to release it there's a little lever on the side which allows you to delatch it. So here we've got the first sort of light modifier, which gives you a fairly concentrated beam. You can get much larger beauty dishes. I've got a 24-inch beauty dish which is at the back of the studio there, but again that would fit onto this Bowens adapter. You can use again the honeycombs, and again they're available in different angles, and this one is the 60 degrees, so this would clip into that light fitting like so and give you a more defined light pattern. The light would be streamed out at 60 degrees and give you a more concentrated beam. If you wanted softer shadows, then you could use a supplied nylon diffuser, and again that just fits around the rim of the light like so, and that would give you a larger area and obviously softer shadows. But if you wanted really soft shadows, then you would use either a larger dish with a built-in reflector, or you can use something like this large 24-inch softbox. Now this one's by Godox, but there are different types available. This one actually folds up, and you can see we've got an inner diffuser, and you can actually fit the diffuser to the outside, so you can get double diffusion. But it really depends on the power of your flash gun as to how much diffusion you will get, what power you will get on the output. So normally this is designed for a studio flash, say a 600 watt second flash, but you can get suitable effects with the guns with a guide number of something like 60, which will give you an adequate output. And again, this just clips over the rim of the light fitting, and then you get a softbox like so, and that gives you nice soft shadows, particularly if you keep it close to your subject. There's a whole range of light modifiers that are available in this type of fitting, or you can use even the Interfit range with a suitable Interfit to Bowens adapter which you can buy on Amazon, and then you can use these to expand your flash. And again, with this particular fitting, it's got a hole and a clamp, so you can actually fit your umbrella into the unit and lock that in place. And you can then direct the flash into the umbrella to give you some softer shadows on your subject. Now the clamps are both covered in rubber, so you're not going to damage your flash unit when you clamp this down. It will even take flash units. I've got the old Vivitar 283. It won't actually fit through from the front because of the size of the flash modifier on there, but you can feed it through from the front and it will go through and give you that higher intensity that 283 has. Obviously you're going to trigger your flash unit either by optical trigger, or you can use radio triggers, or with this Godox X system it can be fired directly from the transmitter on the camera. So you've got many options you can use with these units. So there we are, that's the Neewer S-type bracket, or the Bowens light fitting adapter. A link to that is in the video description below. So thanks very much for watching, please do take care, and I hope to see you all in my next video. And goodbye for now.